Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can tell by the title, we already know what's this story time about. I have not done one in a while because this story is just very traumatic, something that happened in my life that was a huge eye-opener for myself, and hope that this story can help you guys to become more aware about what's going on around the world and how dangerous it actually really is. Let's just hop into this video, give you guys some details, and yeah, hopefully you guys can learn from my crazy experience. So let's just hop into this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. When I had first opened up my boutique, I was 19 years old, very young, and I was very naive about like everything that was going on around the world. I felt like I was safe. I felt, which is fine, like you should feel that way, you know. I was very happy, very like so stupid about everything. Like I just felt like I wasn't there, like I didn't realize, I don't know, like now I'm more cautious about moving forward. Opened up the store, you know, I had surveillance cameras all around my store. I still do till this day. At the time, I would always leave my front door unlocked. And for those of you guys who come into my store now, you guys know that I have a doorbell there. If the door is ever locked, hopefully you guys know to ring the doorbell so that I can go and open the door. Okay, let's just hop into the juicy part. All right, one day I had a couple employees and customers working at my store, and a lady comes in the store, and you can kind of tell that she really like wasn't there. I was in the other room and I saw her come in, and I noticed how my customers, they felt kind of like very uncomfortable with her being there, and I kind of felt uncomfortable. I was kind of like nervous. I felt like she probably would have stole something, but you know, I'm just kind of like walking by her, making sure she doesn't like steal anything. And let me tell you what this lady does, okay? So she comes in and she literally like puts on her full face of makeup on with all the testers and puts glitter, bright ass lipstick, and walks out of the store and just leaves, does her makeup and leaves. I was just like, okay. That's why you do not steal testers at Sephora or any store. You do not know where it's being put, like, ew. So she leaves. I'm like, all right, cool, you know, even me and my worker, we're just like staring at each other like, what the hell? So whatever, that happened. Now it's the next day, literally she comes back and she starts doing the same thing. Like she wants to put foundation on this time and like bronzer and highlight, and I'm just like, no. In my head, I'm like, if I don't say something now, then she's gonna come back again and again. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what, I need to put my big girl panties on and say something now or deal with this problem. I tell her, I was just like, I'm sorry, but you cannot be coming in the store and just like putting on your makeup and walking out without purchasing anything. And I already knew like this lady, like she didn't have money, like she was homeless. I can tell she got irritated by that. Very rude. She was like, fine, like I'll just leave to Walgreens. In my head, I'm like, okay, you know, let them deal with you. I don't want to deal with this at my small little business, you know. Cool, she leaves. I didn't see her for a while, you know. Months go by, literally months, and I forgot about this lady. Like I didn't even think about her whatsoever or nothing. So months go by, and one day I'm working on my computer in my other room, the makeup studio that I have, and I'm like literally focused on what I'm doing. I think I was editing a video, and then I heard my front door open. So every time someone opens the front door, I have my alarm system and it says front door, like it says someone's coming in. So I get up, I always carry my phone with me, and I walk in, and then I see someone, and she's literally wearing like all black beanie, black sunglasses, black shoes, and this lady is carrying like a baseball bat. It was fucking scary, okay? I was like, oh, okay, this bitch is about to kill me right now. I mean, honestly, it's not even funny. Like, I was scared for my life. At that moment, like, I didn't know what was the outcome going to be. Like, I was so fucking scared. I didn't know what to do. I was standing by the door, not the front door, but like the door that enters into the boutique. And I was standing there and she was just staring at me, and she was opening products. Like, she literally got the product and put it in her mouth and opened it as if like it was a plastic, it had a plastic over it. And she was like staring at me eye to eye, like we were making eye contact. And it's like we were reading each other's mind, like as if she was telling me like what, bitch, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna say something now? And at that moment, I didn't say shit. Like, she had a weapon on her. I didn't have crap on me. I have pepper spray at the store, and I didn't even think to grab that at that moment, because you're like, what the fuck? I was frozen. I was shocked. I just stood there like, oh my god, it was fucking scary. And then so I finally like snapped out of what was going on in my head. I saw the front door open, and I go straight towards the front door, and I'm like facing her. She's more on the inside, and I'm just like facing her, seeing what she's doing. And I start dialing 911. Like, thank god I had my phone on me in my hands. Start dialing 911, and you know, I'm on the phone, and she's like putting on the makeup while I'm calling. And I was like, there's someone in my store, like she's robbing it, like I don't know what to do, you guys need to come here now. And they're all like, what's your address? Like, basically like a 911 phone call. This psychopath starts, she heard that I was on the phone with the police, and she starts coming towards me. Like, she's coming towards me with that shit, with the fucking bat. Literally, like, it was so fucking scary, guys. Like, oh my god, like just thinking about it, it's making me sweat right now. She's coming towards me, and I'm like frozen. Like, what do I do? Like, I'm this fucking skinny little girl. This bitch is like fucking tall, and I have no weapon on me to like defend myself. I literally, like, when she was coming towards me, I was standing there. I didn't know what to do, and I was just like thinking about my family. It was so fucking sad, like thinking back at it. Like, I was just thinking about my family and like my friends, and like I was like, that's it, like I need to like fight for my life right now. And then like I literally thought about my parents. I was just like thinking about them. And then yeah, so she started coming towards me. Okay, I need to snap out of it. Like, fuck, like that's just fucking scary, dude. Like, if you're ever put in this type of situation, it's traumatizing. Fuck. Okay, anyways, alright, wake up. Oh, like, why the fuck am I crying on camera? Like, no. Okay, so I don't know, just the thought about my parents and like my family, like thinking about them, it's sad, you know? She's coming towards me with this bat, and instead of like swinging at me, she like literally like she has it in her hands, like wanting to hit me, She goes outside, and I run inside the store. I was like a little bit outside the store, and I go inside, lock all the doors, and I'm freaking out on the phone, like talking to the police. I was crying hysterically, and the lady's like, you need to calm down, wake up, and give me your address. And like, she was like snapping me out of it. Bless that lady's soul, because she woke me up and like put me back into reality. They're telling me the police is on their way, and she's outside, and she's just like staring at me in my eyes and destroying my whole front lawn. Like, you can tell you know that she was on drugs, because she was like breaking my light bulbs that I have in the front with her bare hands. Like, she didn't have like any gloves on her hands. Like, she was breaking glass with her hands, throwing all my pots, my flower pots across the lawn, and she literally was about to fucking throw it on my car. And I was like, oh my god, please don't. God, she didn't. And then she was like just destroying my mailbox, destroying everything that I have in the front. And long story short, she ends up leaving. Police, like, the one thing that I will never forget is the police officer that was here. Like, he calmed me down. I showed him the cameras. I have it on my phone, so I rewinded it, and he was able to see who the girl was. And this is the one thing that I'll never forget, is like, he tells me, he's like, oh, I know who that is. Her name's Crystal. And I'm like, dude, my name is Crystal. Like, what the hell? Like, what a coincidence. And he's all like, she's always in and out of mental institutes. And I'm just like, did you really have to tell me that? Like, I am scared, shaking, and you're telling me that I'm dealing with basically a psychopath who's in and out of these institutes. Like, really? Anyway, so we go in the police car, we identify her. She was kind of like up the block. They arrested her, put her in jail for a couple days, and let her go. I'm just like, oh my god, whatever. Being at the store for a while was like so scary. Like, I didn't even want to come to work. I was scared. I was traumatized. I had nightmares. I like, any little sound I heard, I was all like, okay, like, what is that? Like, I was scared coming to the one place that I love being at. Like, it was such a horrible feeling, and I never wanted to tell people this story or like tell my customers or put it on YouTube, because I didn't want people to feel unsafe or uncomfortable coming and shopping at my store. Like, that's the last thing I want people to like hear about. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this story is because there's so many things happening around our area, and like human trafficking, like, that's freaking me out. We can't live our lives fearful, but we can live our lives being more aware of what's going on. And that's why I want you guys to be, you know, we're women, men who are even watching too, carry pepper spray. Don't go by yourself to certain places. If you're in a certain parking lot, always, and you happen to be by yourself, have your phone in your hand. Don't be talking to your friend. That's like the worst thing you can do. Like, have your phone in your hand, look around, be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, it's my story. That's what happened at my store. It got robbed, unfortunately, but it made me very, very aware and open-minded of what could happen. It snapped me into reality. Like, I'm kind of glad that God put that situation in my life, because it did make me stronger. It did make me realize a lot, and it could have been worse, and it wasn't. So in Duarte, like, I see people posting on Twitter that they almost got kidnapped, and they're like a friend of mine, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, that's fucking scary. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or ideas of what we can do to be a lot more safer, comment down below. Like, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.